Hi, this is Rajkumar Bal, and in today's video, I'm going to share about the high performance anxiety and what it is and what is this all about and why it is a matter when it's come to achieving our goals or completing our professional goals and the transaction in our career movement, because we are living in the 21st century where all the technological advancement and innovations is impacting our work, and it also demanding it also demands the people or the executives or the leaders who are working in the corporate or working in the highly corporate world. Then our not only for the enhancement on the skills, but along with that, by maintaining all the mental well-being and physical well-being with voice and tone of the leadership quality, all it's becoming so much high demanding. And the same time, we have to compete with other corporate policies and images and all other corporate world. So, and now it has become a very like a pandemic for working professional, because each and every one want to grow, each and everyone want to make an impact, and everybody want to thrive. But all these things is the one side, and in order to perform the optimal level of the performance with our experience, our knowledge, our expertise in whatever the domain we are working, whether it is a job or a corporate role or leadership role, or whatever the profession it may be. But nowadays, high function anxiety is becoming so prone to the a lot of adults and middle management, corporate peoples, and even the high performance leader also. And that I'm going to give the discuss about the seven signs that required to be understand, and that if we are hiddenly not recognizing all these signs, then we are ignoring our mental well-being as well as our holistic well-being with when it's come to our balancing our work and our professional work and our personal work as well. So it is not so much of sophisticated, very basic few regions or the signs that are we always revolving around, and we are becoming so vulnerable and very prone to general anxiety, not a chronic anxiety or the clinically disclaimed anxiety. The first thing is constant worry and overthinking, because think of our mind like a browser with 100 tabs open, and simultaneously we always being in some kind of hidden worry or the tension or the overthink with respect to our job and its context, what the job is and what type of our job profile, or what is our skill sets, or what is our strength. And all of this, if you are not know to the if you not know with a certain clarity, then all these things, worry and anxiety, is going to become our one of the very intriguing or daunting things while performing our work at the high stake or in a high competitive environment. Second thing is perfectionism and self-criticism, image being like a harsh act, critical who are only see the tiny flaw in the masterpiece painting like that. Because when it's come to dealing with perfectionism, we always expect fullest from our colleagues or from our employees or from our itself, and we always criticize ourselves more than any other. If our the if we are being criticized by other people's, but the thinking about the criticism itself is a big criticism for self, and it is hindering our ability to focus, ability to function, and ability to give the output at the optimal level for our any kind of professional work. Third thing is procrastination and avoidance, because sometimes we are so much habitual to putting things off, or we delaying the things. For example, if something has been decided in project or in any meetings, or we have decided for our team as well that this is our next project or the next goal, and we if we are not conveying the all the regarding information from particular to that project or the milestone, and so that what our team or our if we haven't been provided with the certainty and the clarity, what is going to happen, because all the regular work or all the regular task is always been there, and if we are not putting priority on the assigned work or the given one, because we always think and we avoiding that this is none of our business, our level is different than our seniors or like that, and we try to putting things up, or by avoiding from ourself that it is none of my business, it is not my job role, and it may be only applicable to the our senior person or the next colleague or the next people. And this continuous avoidance and continuous putting things off or being procrastinated is always going to keep us derailed from our main work or our focused work, which is going to give us the result or the output which is beneficial to our personal career growth as well as the corporate targets or the goal achievements. And and third thing is that if there is a symptoms is arising or start to begin in our physical symptom, if we are not aware of this kind of anxiety, because anxiety is like some kind of resistance, some kind of ignorance, or there is always been a we are always in the perpetual state of choosing or not to choosing, or passively or actively we are feeling anxiety, and all these feelings or emotions are stored in our body. And if this physical symptoms, if it is being not addressed, it is not being addressed by in our conscious awareness, then it will convert immediately in the physical illness in the shorter span of time, and this will become the dangerous for our overall well-being. And the fifth thing is difficulty relaxing the anxiety. Sometimes we imagine that taking worry or having being perfect or postponing the things is the coping mechanism of performing or doing some kind of act by speaking out from our loud, or we sometimes we exaggerating for our experience, for our knowledge to our people, and actually there is a lack of groundwork. So all these things are going to uh, going to come back again, like bounce back to us ourself itself, and we are not able to make ourselves relaxing. How we can relax out of them, how we can, what is the strategy we can apply to cope all these things, anxiety, because sometimes anxiety will also convert in the depressions also. Sometimes anxiety also converts in the insomnia, where we cannot sleep properly, we are wake up in between the nights, our eyes are getting very reddish, red color, and we become vulnerable to the sleep or sleep disorder or the insomnia. So these are the signs we must take into account, and if this is the sign or this is the thing we are dealing every day and happening to with us, it's time to wake up ourselves, it's time to be aware of all these things. And when it's come to coping mechanism or delivering all this, there is a simple mindfulness we can do. And if it is the problematic and it will disturbing or creating some kind of physical illness, then we must go check with our psychiatrist, or the some kind of CBT therapy, or the therapeutic coaching is also the solution we can do that. Or in this time we always try to seek help from the people or the help from our family members or anything, because we as a high performance person, what we recognize is that I'm a fighter, I cannot seek help, I cannot give the help, and we are always hiding our signs. and there are sometimes very few subtle things like asking to our friend itself, "No, this kind of things is happening with me, and this is the thing I am feeling right now." So he may or may not be the actual solution, but sometimes exchanging or giving the symptoms, discussing with the symptoms of with our friend circle or the our colleagues is always going to help us, because somebody or somewhere in their family or in the shared circle may go through this kind of physical illness coming out of anxiety, so that we can save ourselves, protect ourselves, and make our brain functioning well, so that we can excel in our career at the same time.